Thank you for watching this video today. Today we're gonna make a pork curry. Very easy, simple recipe and delicious. I'll show you all the ingredients in a second. Okay, so this is the pork that I bought. It's pork from the ribs, and you know it's no bones, but it has a lot of flavor, a lot of little fat in there, so it's gonna cook pretty good. These are some of the vegetables that we're using. I got some rice here, coconut milk, and the curry powder. Okay, so I got my pot heating up right now. I got a little bit olive oil, and then I'm gonna fry the pork. It's important that we fry the pork like 5 minutes on each side, so it seals all the flavors. And then I'm gonna do half of the batch, and then the other half of the batch. Okay, this is the sound they want to hear when we're searing meat. That beautiful sound the meat is saying right now, like the flavor is gonna be great after we're done with this. And we're searing every side to make the flavor stay inside the meat. Okay, like always, if you get a lot of stuff stick to the bottom of the pot, don't worry, that's gonna give us a lot of flavor to the curry at the end, so it's all good. Okay, so your pot, you don't want it super hot. You want it like a middle heat, because you want the piece of meat to start getting nice and seared in all the sides and not burning. Just getting a nice little color on all the sides. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. The meat to look this way, and take about 5 minutes on each side. And if you will be able to smell this, it smells delicious. But we have to keep going on this recipe. We're not gonna taste it yet. It's not ready, but it looks really good so far. So I'm gonna add a little more olive oil to the pot, and I'm gonna start grilling the onions. I'm scraping this little by little, so all the flavor from the meat gets in the onions and the rest of the vegetables. Okay, the onions are ready now. I'm gonna add a little flour to give it a little more body to the curry. When we make the curry. I'm adding some of the coconut milk right now, and I'm gonna add some curry flavor, and I'm gonna let it simmer for a couple minutes to get all the flavors out. I'm adding 2 spoons of the curry. It has a lot of flavor. You don't want to overpower, but 2 should be enough. Okay, I tried this sauce a little bit. And it needs a little bit of salt. I got plenty of pepper, so I add little salt, and we taste it again when before it's done, before we serve it. See if it needs a little more salt. Okay, so I add a little more coconut milk. I don't want too much, so I want to be this little more saucy. I don't want it to be too running. So I'm gonna go with that first. I'm gonna throw the meat right now and let it simmer, slow simmer for about 20 minutes. And then we check the meat. And in the last 10 minutes of the cooking, we add in the vegetables. Okay, this is hot enough right now. I'm gonna lower the heat, and I'm gonna cover it. It's gonna take about 20 minutes. I see a little more oil on top of the as it's cooking right now, so I'm gonna just take it out with a spoon. I don't want too much oil in there, so I'm sticking the excess. And you can do it if you want to. If not, it's a choice. But that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, you guys, so my meat takes a little longer than 20 minutes. It's okay. You just gotta watch out. The one thing I like to do, I do the fork, put in the meat. If the meat goes in the meat, that's pretty much done or really close. And right now, I'm gonna do my vegetables, add them to it, and let it simmer for another 10 minutes. Okay, so our curry is done. Now the vegetables are still nice and crispy. They're not, falling apart. That's what we want. And we're gonna serve it with a little homemade rice, something simple. And we'll show you how we're gonna put it together right now.